All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Chooses to bring this one out. And they're going to need a first down just to get back to where a touchback would have been, Brock. He's out at the 20. They send a tight end in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing, Love. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Lone back gets the handoff. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, hold. 56. What's that?
Allen comes out throwing. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Look out!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Bass now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake, it's Love. Buying some time left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Bills crowding the passing lanes. They've got a dime look here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. This one falls incomplete. No look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Complete, it's Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills need only one to take the lead. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Bass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Working quickly here. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. He's contained at the line for no gain. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They start out 2nd and 10. Right up the gut. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So the Bills going with a dime package now on 3rd down. Love from the gun. He has the 1st over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 47. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 right. 60 with the track, 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. That's completed right side. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 right here.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Alert! Alert! Look out!
1st down throw for Allen. Coleman with the grab. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Look out!
To throw again, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Alert! Off 52. Alert!
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Connection made to Coleman. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Middle. Look out!
Allen fires out wide, complete.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Regular.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, we're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Bass now to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Throwing his Love on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bills have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Alert! Hey, home.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
Alert! Stop.
1st and 10, here's Allen. Throwing deep for the end zone. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Scores, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a James Cook touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
First down throw, here's Love. Complete over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what... The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Pass. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Middle. What's that?
2nd down. Here's Allen again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What's that?
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
What's that?
From the 45 on 2nd down. He's going to push one deep down. It is caught at the 20. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Bass now to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the choice to leave the end zone going to cost him just a slight bit as he's out a little short of that 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying the right side. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. From the pistol, here's Love. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a first down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Able to get it to Reed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one taken in by Kraft. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Alert! 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 Look out!
Cook trying this one up the gut. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
56. Hey, home, home, home. What's that?
Allen. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. They'll come up 1st and 10.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Middle. Half, 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 half. Half, 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 half.
Allen looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Off 52. Alert! 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 What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Look out!
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. Second down now, 7 to go.
Half 85, half 85. Look out.
From the 28. Has it down close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Bass now to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Here's 2nd and 2. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Loves to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Working quickly here. Third and long for him here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Regular. Hey, tight.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
This will be caught by Cooper. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, set, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. He spins right by him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Offense up to the line fast. Back to the well again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Broke through the tackle. And he rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll run the counter. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Another carry for him. And he cuts it back right. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Complete to Coleman. Down the left sideline he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude,
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Bills keep running away with this. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return.
At their own 14-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Gotta hurry this to the line. The give here on 2nd. And he'll get this across the 15 to about the 17. So it's the Bills